John, by the way, there's a circular part right beside the church that you can land Angel One at.
Done for.
Do you guys park the ambulances in the actual parking lot? I'm going to be driving the hearse directly up to the graveyard.
Central.
Hey, look if there's a hearse now.
Markbuddy, if you can line up by the headstone for us, family as well.
All right, thank you everybody for coming. Uh, this is going to be very difficult. For some, Markbuddy was a lifesaver. For others, a good friend. For me, he was my mentor, my boss, my friend, but most importantly, Markbuddy became family. I I cannot thank him enough for all the knowledge that he passed on to me. I can't thank him enough for how much he has helped out in the city, saving lives, keeping people safe. I, I chose this burial spot in honor of Mark because it is at the heart of the cemetery, just like Mark was the heart of this city for a lot of people. He would always put others before himself. He made sure others were taken care of no matter what they needed. Mark, Markbuddy, you will always be remembered as an amazing person and friend. You will always be in our hearts. You've always watch over people while in the city. Well, now you can watch over us from above. Rest in peace, my friend. You will be greatly missed. Uh, I, I'd like to invite Gordon Bennett to speak as well.
Thank you, everyone. Well, Markbuddy, where do we begin, huh? He was a man who didn't care about gender, race, color, creed. He cared about one thing, and that was helping whoever came through his door. For many years, Mark has been and always will be a very, very close friend of mine. He was a close friend to all of us in some way. He saved my life on many occasions. And when our lives were not in peril, we would sit and talk for hours about setting the world straight, is how he would put it. Mark was taken from us far too soon. On the 7th of September, I received a call from Mark. He asked me if I was on duty, and I responded, "How can I help?" He asked me to get to the courthouse. The call cut off, and the last thing I heard was something over the radio. At the courthouse, there were shots fired, and being first on scene, there was nothing I could do. Mark spent so much time bringing people back, committing daytime miracles, and being everything that we could have only have wished was the best side of ourselves. Today, a lot of us wear Mark's signature colours of yellow and red, and I appreciate every single one of you for representing these colours today. Today I come to you as two people, though. Today I come to you as a citizen of Los Santos, much like the rest of you, and as the other I come as the Sheriff of Blaine County. As a citizen, I come to you as just another person, one who, much like all the rest of you, has emotion, personal commitments, people they love, and someone who needs help. And I found that help in the form of Markbuddy. As an officer, I'm no stranger to death. I'm no stranger to the hospital. I'm no stranger to blood and scenes of violence, but as we can all imagine, when the ones that are closest to us are taken away, it's a far different matter. I depended on Mark to bring my officers back, my brothers, my sisters in arms, the people that I have to face. I wished them all to come back. He depended on me to bring those people to justice. And as an officer, I want to stand before you as someone who will bring this justice and what he expected of me. He was taken too soon, and the man who was responsible will be brought to justice. And I will be responsible for that. Mark was a fun, loving, carefree, and very charismatic man. He spent his days long at Pillbox Medical and always had a smile on his face. He trained many men and women to become doctors and nurses of this great country's National Health Service, and at a time like we currently live in, our medical care is needed more than ever. Mark saved the city time and time again without us even realizing it. So I'd like you all, everyone here, brothers and sisters, to raise my hand in a salute. And as we raise our hands in salute, I want us to all think, for he is gone too soon, but he will never be forgotten. As we stand as equals, just as Mark saw us, as we wish him peace wherever he may go. To Markbuddy.
To Markbuddy.
To Markbuddy.
To Markbuddy.
Buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Bennett. I also had another very close friend of Mark's reach out to me and ask if he could speak. Mr. Nick Richards.
Thank you. Oh, some kind words from everybody here today. It's not easy losing someone. So, firstly, thank you all for attending. Today we lay to rest my brother, Mark. A kind, compassionate, lovable friend to all. Mark and I were more than friends. We were brothers. We travelled for many years over many roads, visiting many cities, and have done a lot of things. Some legal, but some not so much. I won't go into detail. But I'm sure you all here today can attest to the kindness Mark showed everyone he interacted with, and brought joy to those he knew and those who met him only a handful of times. I will never forget the things he taught me about myself and the correct way to deal with situations both in my personal and professional life. The brothership we shared will remain for me for the rest of my life. I'd like to finish by speaking directly to Mark. Thank you, brother. I hope you're looking down on me proud of the man I've become and standing before these people here today. I haven't always done the right thing, but you show me that no matter how bad life seems, there is always something to smile about. Mark, you were and always will be my brother. You showed me that family doesn't always need to be blood related. Rest well, my brother. I hope to see you soon. And as we always used to call each other, for one last time, my friend, bitch.
Thank you, sir. I'd now like to invite anybody else that would like to say a few words, stories, anything positive about the man that is still Markbuddy. Alright, if that is all, I'd, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to finish this. It's become too real. But, I'd like everybody to, join me in giving everybody that was close to Mark, their condolences, and to lay a rose at Mark's site. This one's for you, Mark. Please rest in peace.
Love you, Mark. See you soon,
Mark.
brother.
I didn't know you were a good friend.
Just want to say
Mark. Thank you.
Goodbye,
Rest
buddy.
in peace, buddy.
We all love you and miss you very much.
Good friend. You're always there. Needed you. Always in a
Thank
good mood. I love you, Mark. Peace.
Thanks, man.
You're not personal anymore. Just by the sheer impact you've had on all these people and all the kind words I've heard. You've been an inspiration to the city. So I appreciate you. May you rest in peace.
Fly high, my brother.
I know it means a lot to Mark. He's watching down on all of us now. He's going to keep us safe from the heavens above. Please go in peace, and please be safe.
I love you, bro.
Goodbye, buddy.
Goodbye, Mark.
Rest in peace, man.
Goodbye.
I'll always remember you.
Hey, Mark, we'll get justice for you. Okay, don't worry.